A very good morning to everybody. Wasn't planning to speak, wasn't really planning to go live either, but we've had a decent amount of extra snow overnight. The snow's now been lying on the ground here for about a day and a half. This is into the third day of lying snow. Had a pretty decent fall during the overnight period, adding on an additional 3 inches perhaps. The sun is shining, as you can see at the minute, but the snow showers continue to pile in. And as I said in the comments section below, that the central belt always generally loses out in the snow with a north wind. It's usually just like this, blue skies. But up here, into my 6th year, living up here in Ross-shire, and the north wind always delivers. So wouldn't be surprised if we add on another few inches of snow on top of what we've already got here, because you can pretty much guarantee that we're going to have more snow showers piling in. Still that brisk northerly wind, and I think other areas are going to pick up on snow over the weekend and in the early portions of next week as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we see quite a few other places picking up on some snow. But I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Not long out of bed. Enjoyed a couple of glasses of wine last night, which was nice. Enjoying some time off work. Are you off work, or are you back to the grind? I'm quite fortunate actually with my work, because I only really need to work maybe 1-2 days out of the week when we're during the Christmas New Year period, which is pretty good. Obviously, I'll go live proper tomorrow, so this is just a little view of the current conditions at Marvogan Weather HQ. Beautiful blue skies. The temperature's -1. It's actually the coldest of the period, believe it or not. And obviously the time is the back of 10 on this Saturday morning. So I'll continue with this live longer. Maybe see another snow flurry coming in from the north. Who knows? And then I'll close off, and we'll discuss the current situation in a lot more detail later on. There is actually no video today, but I suppose you're getting a little bonus extra with this live today. But anyway, hope you enjoy your day, your weekend, and join me at 4 p.m. tomorrow for the Global Weather Report live stream, where there is a lot of things going on at the minute globally. Yeah, I get the fact that not everybody is getting the snow and it's a bit frustrating, but we're in the cold pattern. It's going to stay around for probably at least the guts of next week, and then we'll kind of take it from there and see what happens. But I don't really think we're going to properly break out of this cold spell until perhaps the 14th, 15th of January. Does it last any longer than that? Who knows? We'll wait and see what happens. Remember to check out yesterday's video if you haven't already done so, because there is a lot in that. Chances are that, like I said already, there will be other places that see snow over the weekend and through next week. We've got a chance of seeing weather systems moving in from the Atlantic, bumping into the cold air, providing moisture with the cold, to then see some snow in perhaps parts of central, southern Scotland, England, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland. We'll wait and see what happens. But let me know what it's like in your part of the world at the minute. just see who's on the chat. So a very good morning to Frogs Matthew, to Benny Jones 78, Atten Woods Man, Chris A. Afternoon to Paul James. Just trying to see who else is on. Then I'm going to go in and relax and enjoy my second cup of coffee of the morning. Good afternoon to Andy Black. Looking good. Nothing here near Glasgow. Yep, unfortunately, Andy, the north wind doesn't deliver for the Central Belt most of the time. You get a few odd exposed areas that do. I think Livingston got a bit of snow there the other day. But you can see pretty deep. You see my footprints there when I went out with the trusty ruler to measure the snow. So a good 4-inch base on the ground now, but clear skies. Nothing falling from those skies at the minute, but I would imagine that will change as the afternoon rolls on, the morning rolls on, the afternoon rolls on, and then through the overnight period as well. But anyway, I'll leave you to it and enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. How's everybody getting on this morning? Now, the sun's now starting to come out. No sign of any next snow flurry coming in. Beautiful winter's day. Can't beat this, I must admit. I would take this any day over a nice warm summer's day, I have to be honest. I do like summer. I do like heat. But there's something about a thick blanket of snow on the ground, sun shining, off and on snow showers. Yeah, this is my time of the year, I have to be honest. Do me a wee favour, hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It would be greatly appreciated. Let me just see. Kirk Thorne, good afternoon, or good morning, should I say, to yourself. The Woken Spirit 632, good afternoon, nothing in Manchester. Kirk Thorne 4229, no snow in Barnstable, North Devon. On the Rise 25, good morning, Mark. Good morning to yourself as well. I think we've got Benny Jones as well, from the looks of it. Good morning to yourself. Yeah, we've got Benny Jones. Morning, Mark, watching from Winchester, UK. I hope everybody's enjoying their morning. Doing a little impromptu live this morning from a snowy Mark Vaughan Weather HQ, where the north wind always delivers, certainly in the last 6 years at least anyway, that I've been up here. And hopefully we'll get more snow in other parts of the UK over the next week or so. We shall see. Be interesting to see how cold it gets as well. If we get high pressure over top of this snowpack, could we rival the minus 18.9 that was recorded not that far off this time last year, in fact, at Altnahara? I went up there and visited that very site on the morning of that minus 18.9, the coldest in the UK for January since 2010. And the temperature just dropped there to minus 1.1 with a wind chill of minus 5 here at the house. My trusty weather is nearly 3 years online as of the 8th of January, that is. Beautiful clear blue skies. So I noticed there was a question with regards to what would the temperature be if this was the summertime. So remember, we've not actually got essentially high pressure as such at the minute. Remember, we've got a north wind blowing. Very difficult to say. You would probably be talking about, if this was the summertime, northerly wind. This is an Arctic air mass. If we had a summertime brand northerly wind, possibly wouldn't be as clear as this. Temperatures probably into the kind of teens, as opposed to temperatures around about zero, slightly above in some places, slightly below in other places. It's very difficult to say. This isn't really high pressure, such that we're in. It's just a northerly flow in between weather systems. So we've got low pressure over the central regions of Europe. We've got higher pressure over the Atlantic to the west, and obviously the winds coming in from the north. Very clear, crisp. It looks as if we've got the next snow shower coming in, by the way. So I'll stick around for now, see if we can catch that. There was a wee bit of melting yesterday, I noticed mid-afternoon. Be interesting to see if we get that again today in between the showers when the sun is shining. So that was a question by O'Sullivan, I think. I'm struggling to read it off my phone, so I do apologise if that's wrong. Oh, sorry about that. You can see the clouds appearing over top of the wee fixture out in the garden. I'll stick around for another few minutes and then I'll probably close off, but we'll see if we can get another snow shower before ending this live stream. But remember, 4 p.m. tomorrow. If you're just tuning in, a very good morning to you live from our Folk and Weather HQ, where there is about 4 inches of snow lying on the ground. We've got a stiff breeze coming in from a northwesterly direction. Thanks very much for your comments. It's good to hear from everybody this morning. Hope you're having a good day so far. So, about an inch of snow I'm seeing in the Birmingham area. We've got some sparse snow on the hillsides near Sheffield. Wind chills are pretty biting out there. -5, -6, quite widely across the north, even -9 at Loch Liscarnock. But even down into the southeast of England, especially an exposure of that wind coming in off the North Sea, feeling between -6 and -8, including -6 even in the London area. It's pretty chilly air mass. Dew points are well below zero, so this is a dry air mass, Arctic brand air mass. Temperature just above freezing now as this next snow shower moves in. Not really producing much, as you can see, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we add. There's the breeze blowing the snow off the top of the conservatory roof. Certainly when you get those gusts, it feels cold out there. I must admit, I went out to measure the snow a little earlier and it felt rather bitter. And this northwesterly wind is going to continue through the course of this weekend. We're on the edge of that northern amber warning area. We've got 2 amber warning areas, one up in the northwest, which we are on that southern end of here in Eventon, about 14 miles north of Inverness. And we've got another amber warning that incorporates parts of Murray, Aberdeenshire, down in the Angus, Highland, Perthshire. And yet with a northwesterly wind, there is some moisture banding coming in off the Irish Sea that's going through the Cheshire Gap and provided snow to the Birmingham area. So let me know where you are this morning. Have you got snow? Have you got sunshine? Perhaps no snow, but sunshine and frost. The skies are fair clouded over here now, so hopefully we'll get a wee bit more. I'm going to pick up the wife at around 1 p.m. I was toiling with going down and looking for a ticket for the Old Firm game today, but I actually just decided it's not really worth it. Weather conditions, no guarantee of getting a ticket. I'm usually quite fortunate actually in getting a ticket for Old Firm games, but I just thought to myself, save a bit of money. No point in trying to venture down to Glasgow when the weather conditions are as bad as this. But what's your plans for today? Are you up to much? Okay, I'm going to call it a day there, I think. Thanks for tuning in to today's unscheduled live stream. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. There will be no European Outlook today. There's no video today, but hope you can join me at 4 p.m. tomorrow for the Global Weather Report live stream. And we will discuss the conditions across the UK, Ireland in a bit more detail, look at the latest snow maps, but also look at some of the extremes that have taken place globally, as well as some of the stats coming out for 2025 as well. So I hope you can join me for that. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and take care out there. Bye-bye.